G'day again, John down and Tunage here in Melbourne, Australia. Yeah, I'm having to go at the Spell Island thread for St Patrick's Day, which is coming up in 2 or 3 days' time, I think, for here in Australia. Put out by Mike at MGK Boston, and yeah, well done, mate. And of course, I put some green on. I don't normally wear beanies. It's about 25 outside, so it's probably going to get a bit hot. But yeah, got the green beanie and a nice refreshment. And yeah, because of this, I had to go to the grog shop, Mike, to get the appropriate drink, which is this. And yeah, cheers, everyone. Very nice. Yeah, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is spell Ireland with artists or record titles, and I'll put an Australian flavour to it, of course. I tried doing Irish, but I've just hardly got anyone that I can use, so I'll default to the Aussie. And the first one I'll show for I is Icehouse. And this is actually when they were called Flowers. This is the band that Over Davies led. The first album came out in 1980. Yeah, they were called Flowers, and then after I think American band had the same name, they reverted to Icehouse, which is one of the songs on this. Yeah, it's really, their first couple of albums are really good. I quite like them. This is from 1980, though this is I think a 2017-ish, something like that, repress of it. Yeah, it's usually reasonably easy to get anyway, but yeah, they often repress all the older sort of stuff. Yeah, there's some, what they be, We Can Get Together, Walls are on this, and of course, yeah, the track Icehouse as well, which is really good. But yeah, I don't know if many people sort of have the later. I certainly don't like their later stuff, but the first two albums, which is that was the first one. Then in 1982 they brought out Primitive Man, and of course this has got one of those sort of Aussie theme songs, which is the Great Southern Land. Yeah, most of us here know that one. Hey Little Girl was a reasonably well charted song. Yeah, they were on, this is an original, this one, and that's on regular. So for I will go for Icehouse. And for R, Ben Rankins, I know he's shown these. I don't know if he's got this version. This is the Radios Appear from Radio R for Radio Birdman, and also Radios Appear. And this is, yeah, Rob Younger and Dennis Tech were the main two out of it. This is 78 from memory. Yeah, and the an Aussie redo one. Yeah, this one's got the absolute classic killer track, Aloha, Stephen Dano. God, what's that? First track side 2, isn't it? Yeah, that's the, yeah, you buy it for that. So it's an absolutely brilliant song. Love it. Yeah, this sort of punky, garagey sound. Oh God, what's this label again? The what are they on? Trafalgar, I think it is. Yeah, that's the original one's got like a black cover with red lettering, and it's missing about 4 or 5 tracks. They sort of put some extra ones on this second one, which is, I think this is about 1978, and I think the overseas version is this one as well. So that's R and Radio Birdman. And then for E, I'll go for E for Ed Cooper. He was formerly the Saints and went off on his own. Also had the Laughing Clowns, which may come later. But this is the CD for Black Ticket Day. That's on the Hot Records label. Yeah, I've got a few of his. There's a couple of albums I'm still chasing. They're really expensive, a couple of the ones just in that sort of 80s to 90s when we didn't have much vinyl here. But I think overseas people can get his stuff a bit easier. But yeah, E and Ed Cooper. And of course, yes, L. And we'll throw in one of Ed's first bands after he went out of the Saints was Laughing Clowns. And this is the 12-inch for Eternally Yours. Absolutely brilliant song. One of the best sax breaks you can get. Probably Baker Street by Jerry Rafferty is pretty good, but that's far more commercial. This is, yeah, nicely indie, so not many people would have known it. But yeah, that's the 12-inch for Eternally Yours. And I think this is a British. Yeah, I don't think this was Australian from memory. Yeah, don't quote me on that, but it's a killer song. If you don't know the song Eternally Yours, look it up. So L is Laughing Clowns. Then for A, this is a lesser known group. They're called the Agents. This is a 12-inch EP compilation of 4 songs. It was called No Adjustment to the Face. What's this on the Venice Beach label? Yeah, Agents were like a post-punk new wave sound. James Griffin, yeah, he's the main bloke. I think you can see his stuff on YouTube. I think he's even got his own channel. But yeah, and they've got Merciless Cinema, Seven Samurai, which are both all on singles, Suburbs of the Heart. And the other one is Manhattan Project, and that's a sort of an anti-nuclear one that other people have tried here and probably did more success, but that's a really good track. And that, ironically, that's the one that isn't on a 7-inch, because there were 3 7-inches that this was the compilation of. And there we go, we've got the Seven Samurai, yeah, once again on Venice Beach. Suburbs of the Heart, that's a test pressing, that one. Could even be signed by Mr. Griffin himself there. And the Merciless Cinema, that's also one of the 7s. They only put that was it. They sort of did 3 singles and the EP. I think there's a CD comp, but it's pretty hard to find, and I don't have that. So for A, I'll go with Agents. And then what do we go to? New Christs. And another one of Rob Younger earlier on was the Radio Birdman choice, and this is Distemper. This is a band he had. Yeah, what a cover, hey? Fantastic. This is very late 80s. It's the only one I've got that's on vinyl. There are a few sort of 7s of that around, but I haven't found them yet. But that's the inner. Yeah, there's the stuff. Yeah, the same sort of sound of that sort of garagey, punky sort of sound, but not too thrashy. I quite like them. So that's the album itself. And that is on the Blue Mosque. Yeah, Blue Mosque label. They've got quite a few good bands on that one. This is, I think, 80... Oh, God, did I write it down? Yeah, it is. It's 89. And they've got a nice track that was earlier that's called Born Out of Time, which I've got on a 7-inch. So the New Christs. And that's on the Citadel label. Another good indie Aussie label we've got here. So that's N and New Christ. And for D, D for Damien. Damien Lovelock. This is his Fishgrass CD. Oh my God, what years was this? This is probably into the 90s. It's sort of on Hot Records. Yeah, Damien Lovelock, of course, was in the Celibate Rifles. The best track off this is Dalai Lama. Yeah, killer tune. Really good. And yeah, he had a bit of a solo career, and then he went to SBS as a soccer commentator. And yeah, unfortunately, he died to 2019, I think, 2018, 2019. But yeah, Damien Lovelock, or D for Damo. And one of his best tracks, you either love it or hate it, is he did a cover of, I think it's a Tramps song of the 70s called Disco Inferno. And yeah, he burned Baby Burns it. I'll tell you what, he's brilliant on this. And that's on the True Tone label. So that's my D and Damien Lovelock. So there you go. That was a pretty easy one to do. And yeah, thanks for putting the idea up, Mike. Yeah, good one to do. And I'm seeing it's pretty popular. There's been quite a few people going for it. So yeah, for all of you watch, thanks so much. And cheers everybody, and catch you next time.